Welcome to the Tour de Netherlands. Today, the adventure has officially begun. The first stage was supposed to go from Roosendaal to Vlissingen, but due to strong winds and the predicted wind direction, I decided to reverse the route. Not that it made much of a difference. Headwinds are headwinds. We start in Vlissingen, a city with a rich maritime history. Located along the Westerschelde, this port city has been a hub for trade and shipping for centuries. It also boasts the longest boulevard in the Netherlands, where massive cargo ships pass by, so close you can almost touch them. Let's ride. After a ride along the canal, we arrived in Middelburg, the proud capital of Zeeland. This city is steeped in history, with its impressive abbey tower, Lange Jan, standing tall above the rooftops. Once a major trade hub for the Dutch East India Company, it's now a charming town, with canals, historic buildings, and lively squares. A quick moment to take in the atmosphere, but not for too long. The journey continues. Not long after Middelburg, we passed through Arnhem, a small town with a big maritime history. Known for its fishing heritage and the sound of church bells that still ring manually, it feels like stepping back in time. You might even hear the local dialect, one of the oldest in the Netherlands. No time to stop though, the road ahead is calling. After trading smooth asphalt for a stretch of gravel through lush greenery, we rolled into Polder. This village has a rich history, dating back to the Middle Ages, when it was one of the first polders reclaimed from the sea. One of its standout landmarks is Corn Mill de Korenhalm, a traditional Dutch windmill that has stood here since 1876. Once crucial for grinding grain, it's now a proud reminder of the area's agricultural past. A quick glance up at the sails and we push on. There's still plenty of road ahead. After riding through open fields, fully exposed to the wind, we finally found some shelter in Shore. This small village may be quiet today, but its history runs deep. Once surrounded by water, Shore was reclaimed from the sea centuries ago, a testament to Zeeland's never-ending battle against the tides. With the wind momentarily at bay, we take a breath before heading back into the open landscapes ahead. After crossing the sluices at Hansweert, we arrived in Kruiningen, a small village with a rich history. Once known for its ferry connection to Perkpolder, it played a key role in connecting Zeeland to the rest of the Netherlands. Since Sundays in Zeeland are still a day of rest for many, most shops and restaurants were closed. But just as our stomachs started to protest, we spotted a rare sight: an open snack bar, a well-earned break, some golden fries, and the energy to push forward, because there's still plenty of road ahead. Not long after, we arrived in Waarde, a quiet village surrounded by dikes and farmland. This was our last village in Zeeland, before heading onto a scenic path along the Westerschelde. A fitting farewell to the province, with the salty sea breeze and endless water views guiding us toward the border. After Vorder, we followed a long path along the Westerschelde, offering stunning views over the water. On a distant sandbank, seals basked in the sun, completely undisturbed. What a breathtaking place to ride. So peaceful, so open. For a moment, you could almost forget about the wind. Almost. Crossing the border into North Brabant was, well, less exciting than expected. No signs, no markers, just a quiet transition. But here we are, officially out of Zeeland. A short ride through Woensdrecht, a town known for its military airbase and as a gateway to the Brabantse Wal, a beautiful natural landscape with rolling hills. Yes, actual hills in the Netherlands. As we leave Woensdrecht behind, we enter the Brabantse Wal, a stunning natural border between high and low lands. Here, the landscape changes. Rolling hills, lush forests, and winding paths replace the endless flat fields of Zeeland. Cycling through this green oasis is pure joy. The fresh air, the shade of towering trees, and the peaceful silence make every pedal stroke feel effortless. Well, almost. Hidden among the greenery of the Brabantse Wal, we find Woes Plantage. This small village is surrounded by vast forests and once belonged to an old estate. Today, it's a paradise for nature lovers, hikers, and of course, cyclists. With quiet roads and scenic gravel paths, it feels like a secret escape. Just trees, fresh air, and the sound of our tires on the road. After briefly crossing the Belgian border, we arrive in Nispen, one of the oldest villages in West Brabant. With its charming church at the heart of the village and a rich history dating back to medieval times, it's a peaceful yet proud little place. Nispen also marks the start of the Grenspark Kalmthoutse Heide, a stunning nature reserve that stretches into Belgium. But for us, it's just a short stop on our way home. With Nispen behind us, it's time to head for the finish line. We take the Molenbeek pad, one of the most beautiful cycling paths around Roosendaal, winding through peaceful greenery. In the distance, the television tower comes into view. Not the most exciting landmark for most, but for me, it means one thing. Home is near. Just a few more kilometers to go. Here we are, the finish line. We ride onto Roosendaal's Oudmarkt, where the Sint-Jan Church and the Old Town Hall stand proudly, welcoming us back. And right in the center of the square, a statue of a bird. But not just any bird. A tulipatoen standing tall and proud, just like the people of this city. This morning, we were still in Vlissingen. And now, we are home. For now. Because the next adventure is calling. 13 more stages to go. And this is how our map looks after this adventure. One stage down, many more to go. Thank you for watching, and see you on the next one.